Hey guys, Beth Azor here and
Jake Dugan.
and
Cara Moravito.
and
Aaron Zucker.
so we had a great day canvassing, and I was excited at lunch to hear about Jake's stats for his deals he's done recently and canvassing. So Jake, fill my rockstar audience in on how many deals you've done in the last, 6 months, and how many were done from canvassing.
Hey guys, so in the last 6 to 8 months, I've done 8 deals, and 5 of those have come from canvassing.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome! So what advice do you have for people that maybe don't canvass, who tell me, oh, canvassing doesn't work?
I would say it absolutely does work. Like I said, most of my deals have come from canvassing, so you just got to get out there and definitely do not say no for the prospect.
Love that. Don't say no for the prospect. What does that mean for people that don't know what that means?
That means if you're walking by and you think, oh, they wouldn't work in my center, or they wouldn't be a good fit, like go in anyway, figure out if they're expanding, ask as many questions as you can, and just find information out.
Great. And what's another piece of advice you have for them? Or Cara, you can jump.
one.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Cara's raising her hand.
Yeah, she's ready to
Okay.
So Beth always says, "Tellin' ain't sellin'," and Jake was saying, "Don't go in there and start talking their ear off, and they don't even know what you're talking about." He was saying, "Go in there, show them the flyer, and give them a second to process it, and explain a little bit of why you're there, but kind of just don't come in with all these information that they don't know." Or don't
Right.
understand.
So that don't throw up and show up. Or
Yeah.
don't show up and throw up, right?
Yeah.
And Aaron, any last piece of advice for people? You canvassed a few times in your livelihood.
This is true.
Do you think it works?
I know it works. I don't think it does.
Yay! What advice do you have for people besides just getting the heck out there?
I would tell people to listen to Jake and Cara's advice, because they seem to be doing quite a good job at it. But the only thing I would add is always try to get some piece of information, right? So you should feel that because you're spending your time doing it, even if you don't get a deal done with that tenant that you just talked to, you need to make sure that you get some piece of information. So maybe they know somebody who's out there looking in the market, or they know that the grocery store is about to be torn down and redeveloped. Get something from everybody you talk to, so that way your time is maximized when you're out in the market, especially if your properties are out of state like ours.
Oh yeah, and thank you, Aaron. That was great advice. I always say that you're not going to do a deal the first day you go canvassing, but you definitely can get dialogue started and get information. But that was one of the things that impressed me about the story with Jake and his stats, is that some of you say, well, it's easier for you, Beth, to canvass because all of your properties are, near your house. Jake, are your properties near where you live?
Not at all.
So
Not even close.
are they in the state of Florida?
No, they're not.
So you're canvassing out of the state in multiple different locations.
Yes.
And canvassing still works.
Oh, yes.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys. Hey, go canvassing.